there, you guys. Marty Schwartz here again with GuitarJams.com. Happy to be here. Happy to show you a little more advanced kind of lick. We're going to use a sweep arpeggio. It sounds real fancy, but let me show you the context. I think the most important thing when we're learning a lick is the concept or what it's played over. So what I picked kind of an E minor. And if you knew anything about modes, this would kind of come from E Dorian. But you don't have to worry about that. Just think E rock, E pentatonic, shreddy rock. Okay, so we're jamming in an E rock. Could be kind of an E blues, but it's more of a minor feeling. And we've got the root on the 7th fret of the A string. And we're going to go... the regular pentatonic right here, the root on the A string minor pentatonic would be 7, 10, and then 7, 8, 9 if you want the blues nut in there. 7, 9. Middle finger on 8 to 10. And then 7 to 10. And then you have 7 to 10 on the low E as well. But the root's on the A string. You really want to know the extension. Based off that root, you'd have 5, 6, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 8, 9. And the rest of the scale. Or index, when you get to the B string, you can go index, and these are options. We like options. 8 to 10, index ring, slide to 12, and then 10, 12 on the high E, and now we've ended on the high E root. Put your first finger there, and now you're in the power zone. And then you got the extension of that as well. But anyway, that's just the basic scale ideas that we're using. Now let me show you the sweep that I want to do. I'm going to have our ring finger on the root right here on the G string, so it's the 9th fret. And then middle finger on the 8th of the B and index on the 7th of the high E. Here's the sweep. It's just like a little minor triad. But what the trick with the sweep, and you want to, just keep practicing. It's not going to happen overnight, but you kind of, as soon as the note hits, you kind of relax the chord finger. So the notes sound individual as opposed to, we want. So you just start to time it, together. I think that's blue. I think that's okay, so back to the sweep. That's going to always work right there, but then you can also get a little vibe with the 7 and the 10 on the high E, like this. And you could hammer on pull off, or as someone said, trill. See that? So you can start practicing your blues licks with it. Okay, now the other trick is kind of the opposite. You go down pick on that pinky on the 10, then you're gonna roll or rake your wrist over and do from the high E to the G. So instead of taking the fingers off, they're added. Now, this is something that I like a lot. If you do this, in almost all the E minor situations, you're going to have the exact same thing a whole step up, like this. Watch. And that's still all for E minor. So, alright, so I'm going to loop an E minor chord real quick, and then I'm going to use those ideas. But just to reiterate real quick, you can do this, or the opposite, or this one went up, and then I went up and went backwards. And then a little bonus, you could do the arpeggio from my last lesson with Bob Ryan right here. Okay, E minor groove. Cool! Hopefully I gave you some new ideas to work with there. I know I'm always excited when I get like one little idea and then I see what, the wheels start turning. What can I do with this? So, using this thing as your own personal device is hopefully the idea. But what you can do is you can sign down below and I'll send you some free jam tracks. So that's always nice, so you can practice stuff like this. That's it, guitarjams.com. We'll see you real soon.